Some women love softly. Others love like a wildfire that consumes everything in its path. Today, we reveal the 5 most passionate women of the zodiac, the ones whose love can heal, destroy, and change your life forever. Are you ready to find out which signs burn the brightest? 5. Aries, fearless and fiery love. When an Aries woman loves, she doesn't tiptoe into romance. She dives headfirst into it, blazing with emotion, excitement, and raw courage. There's nothing timid or hesitant about her. Her love feels like a rush of adrenaline, like standing in front of a wildfire that's both dangerous and irresistible. Aries is ruled by Mars, the planet of passion, action, and desire. And that influence makes her one of the most intense and courageous lovers in the zodiac. She doesn't play games. When she's interested in someone, you'll know it immediately. The Aries woman expresses affection through action, through spontaneous messages, bold gestures, and her unstoppable energy. If she wants you, she'll chase you without shame or fear. But she doesn't chase because she's desperate. She chases because she enjoys the thrill of pursuit. Love, for her, is not a quiet affair. It's a challenge, a conquest, and an adventure rolled into one. Being loved by an Aries woman means constantly feeling alive. Her energy is contagious. She inspires, motivates, and ignites passion in everyone around her. But she also needs a partner who can keep up. Aries women hate stagnation. If a relationship feels repetitive or predictable, she'll lose interest. She wants a connection that keeps her on her toes. Someone who challenges her, teases her mind, and dares to match her fire. Emotionally, Aries women are surprisingly honest and pure. They might appear tough or independent, but deep down, their love is sincere and vulnerable. When she gives her heart, she does it with everything she has. No filters, no doubts. That's why betrayal cuts her so deeply. She expects loyalty, honesty, and mutual respect. Break her trust once, and you'll witness her fire turn into ice. Her passion extends beyond romance. An Aries woman brings the same level of intensity to everything she does. Her work, her friendships, her goals. She thrives on challenge and growth. This makes her irresistible, her drive, her confidence, her spark. People are naturally drawn to her magnetic energy, even if they can't always handle it. In love, she is the warrior goddess, protective, devoted, and ready to fight for the people she cares about. But don't mistake her strength for aggression. Beneath her fierce exterior lies a big, tender heart that craves deep emotional connection. She just needs to feel safe enough to show it. When she finally lets her guard down, she becomes one of the most affectionate and loyal partners you'll ever have. Her love language, action, and adventure. She expresses love through shared experiences, last-minute road trips, passionate nights, or daring new challenges. She wants a partner who says yes to life as loudly as she does. Routine kills her spirit, while spontaneity fuels her passion. However, her fiery nature can sometimes make relationships complicated. She can be impulsive, quick-tempered, and impatient. If something bothers her, she'll speak up, loudly. But the beauty of Aries is that her anger burns fast and fades quickly. She doesn't hold grudges. Once she's said her piece, it's over. In that way, she's refreshingly real. No manipulation, no hidden resentment. An Aries woman in love is all or nothing. She doesn't settle for half-hearted affection or distant lovers. She wants intensity, the kind that makes her heart race and her soul feel alive. She needs to feel desired, admired, and matched in passion. And when she finds someone who can handle her fire, she'll be their biggest supporter, their fiercest protector, and their most thrilling adventure. With her, every moment feels electric. One minute you're laughing uncontrollably, the next you're wrapped in a kiss that feels like the world is ending. That's how she loves, fiercely, completely, and unapologetically. To love an Aries woman is to step into the flames willingly, knowing you might get burned, but unable to resist the heat. Because once you've felt her passion, everything else feels ordinary. She's the spark that sets your world ablaze, the heartbeat that refuses to slow down, and the fire that reminds you what it means to truly be alive. So, if you ever meet an Aries woman, be brave. Love her with your whole heart. Because she'll do the same, and she'll show you a kind of love that doesn't just warm you, it transforms you. 4. Leo, the queen of fiery love. When a Leo woman loves, the whole world feels it. Her affection is not quiet or hidden. It's radiant, magnetic, and larger than life. She doesn't just fall in love, she performs it, she lives it, she owns it. Love for Leo is the grand stage where her heart takes center spotlight. Ruled by the sun, she embodies warmth, vitality, and passion. Her love doesn't flicker, it shines. The Leo woman wants a love story that feels epic. She's not interested in lukewarm emotions or relationships that fade into the background. She wants fire, admiration, and a partner who makes her feel like the star she was born to be. When she loves someone, she gives her best, her loyalty, her energy, her devotion, and she expects the same in return. She doesn't beg for attention, she commands it simply by being herself. Her love is powerful because it comes from deep self-confidence. Leo women know their worth. They don't chase, they attract. And when you catch her eye, you'll feel it instantly. The intensity, the excitement, the spark. She's passionate, romantic, and incredibly expressive. You'll never wonder how she feels because she'll make it crystal clear through her words, her actions, and her radiant presence. A Leo woman is both lover and muse. She inspires her partner to dream bigger, to be bolder, to live more passionately. When she loves, she brings sunlight into your world, laughter, creativity, and warmth. But make no mistake, she wants that light reflected back at her. Compliments, gestures, and acts of admiration are her oxygen. She thrives on feeling appreciated, cherished, and seen for who she truly is. Yet behind her confidence lies a deeply emotional soul. The Leo woman may appear fearless and unbreakable, but her heart is incredibly tender. She loves with purity and intensity, and that makes her vulnerable to disappointment. Betray her trust, and you'll witness her fire turn cold. Not because she stops caring, but because she refuses to stay where she's not valued. Her pride protects her heart, and once it's broken, it's hard for her to forgive. When she's happy in love, she's the most generous partner imaginable. She'll surprise you with thoughtful gifts, heartfelt words, and unshakable loyalty. She loves to celebrate. Anniversaries, milestones, random Tuesdays, any excuse to make love feel like a festival. Her joy is infectious. Her laughter can light up a room. Being loved by a Leo woman feels like standing in sunlight, warm, alive, and full of energy. However, her intensity can also intimidate. Leo women demand authenticity. They can't stand dullness, dishonesty, or emotional games. She wants a partner who's as confident and alive as she is, someone who can match her energy without trying to dim her glow. Weakness or indecision bores her. What she truly desires is someone who recognizes her power and still dares to challenge her, respectfully, passionately, and fearlessly. Her passion extends beyond romance. The Leo woman pours her heart into everything, her art, her work, her dreams. That's what makes her so irresistible. She burns with purpose. And when you're by her side, she'll invite you into that fire, encouraging you to shine too. Loving her means joining her in the pursuit of life lived to the fullest. But beware, her love comes with expectations. She gives her best, so she expects loyalty, effort, and presence. She doesn't tolerate neglect or coldness. If you start taking her for granted, she'll notice immediately, and she'll either roar to remind you of her worth or walk away without looking back. Her self-respect is sacred. Underneath her boldness, though, lies one simple truth. Leo women love because they believe in love. They see it as something magical, something worth fighting for, something that deserves grand gestures and deep devotion. To her, love is not a quiet coexistence. It's a masterpiece created by two people who dare to be brave enough to feel everything. To love a Leo woman is to stand in awe of her fire. She'll teach you what passion really means, not just physical attraction, but emotional intensity, pride, and joy. She'll push you to grow, to shine brighter, to believe in yourself. But she'll also demand your sincerity and your admiration. And when she knows she's loved, truly loved, she'll make you feel like the most extraordinary person alive. Her love is a crown and a flame. She'll protect you fiercely, love you boldly, and remind you every day that you are special. As long as you never forget that she is too. With her, every moment feels cinematic. Every kiss is dramatic, every argument passionate, every reconciliation fiery and unforgettable. She doesn't just love you, she writes you into her legend. So, if you ever find yourself loved by a Leo woman, cherish it. You've captured the heart of a queen, and she'll rule beside you with courage, loyalty, and a love that burns as bright as the sun itself. 3. Scorpio, the alchemist of desire. When a Scorpio woman loves, she doesn't tiptoe. She dives. Head first, heart deep, and soul first into the fire. Her love is not a soft melody, it's a thunderstorm, an eclipse, a mysterious force that transforms everything it touches. Ruled by Pluto, the planet of rebirth and intensity, the Scorpio woman carries a power few can comprehend. To be loved by her is to be seen, known, and consumed, body, mind, and spirit. There's nothing superficial about the way she loves. Scorpio doesn't do casual. She doesn't play games or settle for half-hearted connections. When she gives her heart, it's total surrender, but on her terms. She will love you fiercely, protect you like a secret, and desire you like an addiction. But she will also test you, study you, and peel away your layers until she uncovers the raw truth of who you are. Because for Scorpio, love is not about comfort. It's about transformation. She's magnetic, irresistibly so. There's an aura around her that pulls people in even before she speaks. Her gaze alone can disarm the strongest person. When she looks at you, it feels as if she sees into your soul. And she does. She can sense lies, fears, and hidden desires with alarming precision. It's impossible to fake passion with her. She'll know. Her intuition is her weapon, and her emotional depth makes her both mysterious and unforgettable. In love, the Scorpio woman craves intensity. She wants a connection that shakes her world. Not a gentle romance, but one that burns, that awakens, that consumes. She's drawn to relationships that challenge her and reveal her deepest emotions. She's not afraid of darkness, jealousy, or vulnerability. In fact, she finds beauty in them. To her, love is not light without shadow, it's both. The pain, the pleasure, the fear, and the ecstasy. She wants it all. With her, passion becomes an art form. She doesn't just express love, she creates it, sculpts it, gives it meaning. Every kiss, every glance, every silence between you carries intensity. She communicates through energy more than words. You'll feel her emotions in your bones even when she says nothing. And when she loves you, truly loves you, she'll make you feel like you're the only soul in the universe that matters. But beware, her love can be both heaven and hell. Scorpio's emotions run deep, and her loyalty is absolute. Betray her, and the same passion that once embraced you will turn to ice. Her forgiveness is rare, not because she's cruel, but because her trust is sacred. Once it's broken, it's almost impossible to rebuild. She values honesty above all else, not perfection, but authenticity. She can handle your flaws, your fears, your darkness, but she can't handle deceit. Despite her intensity, there's an incredible tenderness hidden within her. Beneath the armor lies a heart that feels everything, too deeply, too completely. Her love can heal as much as it can destroy. When she commits, she becomes your safe place, your confidant, your protector. She'll stand by you through chaos, defend you in silence, and nurture you when the world feels too cold. But she expects the same level of devotion in return. For her, love must be mutual, or it's nothing. Her passion also extends beyond romance. Scorpio women channel their emotions into everything they do. Whether it's art, work, or personal growth, they pour themselves into it completely. They're alchemists of emotion, transforming pain into power, heartbreak into wisdom, and passion into purpose. That's why they're unforgettable. Even after she's gone, her energy lingers, like smoke, like perfume, like memory. When you love a Scorpio woman, prepare to be transformed. She will challenge you to face your own shadows, to dive deeper, to love with more courage and intensity than you ever thought possible. She doesn't want a partner who's afraid of her depth. She wants someone who can swim in it. Someone who understands that her fire isn't meant to destroy, but to purify. And once she knows you're worthy of her heart, she will give you the most loyal, passionate, and intoxicating love imaginable. You won't have to guess how she feels. You'll feel it in every look, every touch, every word whispered in the dark. Her love is a sacred ritual. It devours lies, burns fears, and rebirths the soul. That's why she turns love into obsession and passion into art. Because for her, love isn't something to survive. It's something to become. To love a Scorpio woman is to lose yourself and find yourself again, stronger, bolder, and forever changed. 2. Sagittarius, the wild flame of freedom and desire. When a Sagittarius woman falls in love, it's like witnessing a shooting star. Breathtaking, brilliant, and impossible to capture. She is a creature of freedom, a spirit that refuses to be caged. Her love is not built on routine or possession, but on discovery. To love her is to enter a dance of fire and wind, passionate, unpredictable, and exhilarating. Ruled by Jupiter, the planet of expansion, adventure, and truth, the Sagittarius woman lives for experience. She doesn't just want to love, and she wants to feel alive through love. Her passion burns not in slow embers, but in wild flames. She's drawn to people who ignite her mind first, those who inspire her to dream bigger, travel farther, and think deeper. For her, love must always be an adventure, something that keeps her soul in motion. At first, she might seem unattainable. Her energy is magnetic, but her independence is sacred. She's not someone who falls easily. She chooses carefully, and when she does, it's because she sees something rare. Someone who understands her need for both passion and space. Once she lets you in, you'll realize that her freedom isn't about avoiding love. It's about keeping it alive. Her love style is wild, unfiltered, and spontaneous. She'll surprise you with sudden road trips, long philosophical conversations under the stars, or moments of laughter that feel like pure magic. She's the kind of woman who'll make you believe that the world is still full of wonders. With her, nothing is predictable. Every day is a new chapter, every kiss a new discovery. Yet, her freedom often confuses others. Many mistake it for detachment, but it's not. Sagittarius loves deeply. She just doesn't cling. Her affection grows best in open air, not behind locked doors. Try to control her, and you'll lose her. But give her trust, and she'll return to you willingly, joyfully, again and again. Because for her, love is not about ownership. It's about connection, shared growth, and the thrill of exploring life together. When she's in love, her optimism shines brighter than ever. She becomes your biggest supporter, your motivator, your partner in mischief and dreams. She wants to see you expand too, to grow, to learn, to chase your passions. She doesn't just want to love you, she wants to inspire you to become more. Her enthusiasm is contagious, and her laughter can dissolve any darkness. With her, even the smallest moment feels meaningful. But don't expect her to follow the conventional path of romance. She's not one for constant reassurance or clingy affection. She prefers honesty, space, and shared experiences over endless declarations. She values truth, even if it's uncomfortable, because she believes that love without honesty isn't real. Betrayal, lies, or manipulation are deal breakers for her. Once she senses deceit, she walks away without looking back. Her fire element makes her a passionate and adventurous lover. In relationships, she explores both emotional and physical intimacy with curiosity and openness. She sees love as a grand journey, one that should never feel stagnant. If things become too routine, she'll shake them up with her playful energy or suggest something bold and exciting. Her spontaneity keeps the flame alive. She refuses to let love grow dull or predictable. There's a wild romance in the way she expresses affection. She'll write you poetic messages, drag you into last-minute escapades, or whisper dreams of faraway places in the middle of the night. She loves through action, through shared laughter, shared risks, shared adventures. Her heart speaks the language of experience, not routine. However, she has a vulnerable side, one that few people see. Beneath her laughter and boldness lies a deep yearning for meaning. She doesn't just want love that excites her, she wants love that enlightens her. Someone who can explore her mind, not just her body. Someone who understands that her independence isn't a rejection of closeness, but a way to protect her essence. When she finds that kind of love, she gives her all. Her loyalty is fierce, her support unwavering. She'll stand beside you, not behind you. She'll challenge you when you doubt yourself and remind you of your strength when life gets hard. And when she loves you, you'll feel it in every word, every spark in her eyes, every wild idea she shares with you. But you must understand one thing. Sagittarius doesn't promise forever. She promises truth. If the connection fades or the relationship becomes limiting, she won't stay out of guilt or habit. She'll leave, not because she stopped caring, but because she values honesty over comfort. Her love is pure because it's chosen freely, never out of fear or need. To be loved by a Sagittarius woman is to experience passion without chains, a burning desire wrapped in laughter, curiosity, and truth. She will open your mind, awaken your spirit, and teach you that love is not about holding on, but about letting each other fly. And if you ever become the one she chooses, truly chooses, you'll discover that beneath all her freedom, there's a heart that burns with unwavering fire. Because when a Sagittarius woman decides you're her home, that fire becomes eternal, wild, radiant, and impossible to extinguish. 1. Pisces. Gentle yet overwhelming, her love flows like water, tender, deep, and utterly impossible to escape. To love a Pisces woman is to step into a dream. Her love doesn't follow logic or rules. It's a feeling, a current that carries you away before you even realize how deep you've gone. She doesn't just fall in love, she melts into it. When she loves, she dissolves boundaries between you and her until your souls blur together. There's something almost mystical about it. The way she senses your moods without you saying a word. How she offers comfort with a glance or a touch that feels like home. Pisces is ruled by Neptune, the planet of dreams, illusion, and spirituality. That's why her love feels like both a fairy tale and a fog. Beautiful, intoxicating, but sometimes hard to grasp. She doesn't love halfway. When she gives her heart, it's all-consuming. She'll sacrifice, forgive, and endure more than most because her love isn't about ego. It's about connection. To her, love is sacred, and she believes in its healing power with childlike faith. She is drawn to emotional depth, to the unseen world beneath the surface. While others seek partners, Pisces seeks soulmates. She wants to understand and be understood on a level words can't reach. When she loves you, she sees your wounds, your fears, your hidden potential. And she loves you because of them, not despite them. Her empathy is otherworldly. She'll absorb your pain as if it were her own, offering you a kind of emotional safety you may have never known before. But loving a Pisces isn't always easy. Her emotions are like the ocean, calm and soothing one moment, stormy and unpredictable the next. She can drift between reality and fantasy, sometimes losing herself in her own romantic ideals. She imagines love as eternal, poetic, almost divine, and when real life doesn't match the movie in her mind, it can break her heart deeply. That's when she retreats into her world of music, art, and dreams, trying to heal in silence. Despite that fragility, there's a quiet strength in her love. Pisces women may seem delicate, but they love with a resilience that surprises even them. They forgive when others hold grudges, they see hope when others give up, and they love again even after being shattered. Their hearts are vast, oceans that never run dry. When you love a Pisces woman right, she gives you the kind of devotion that poets and songwriters spend lifetimes trying to capture. She'll inspire you, uplift you, and show you what unconditional love truly means. Her presence is healing. She softens your edges, teaches you empathy, and reminds you that vulnerability isn't weakness, but a form of courage. Her love is not loud or demanding. It's a whisper that stays with you forever. Even if you part ways, a piece of her remains. In your dreams, in the songs you hear, in the moments you find yourself feeling too deeply. Because when a Pisces woman loves you, she doesn't just touch your life, she becomes part of your soul. That's her gift and her curse, to love like the sea itself, endless, tender, and inescapable. So, which Zodiac woman do you think loves with the most fire? Have you ever been loved by one of them? Or are you the one who burns too bright? Tell me in the comments, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more Zodiac secrets every week.